why did the state executive committee decide that we have to pay 3 or 4 times filing fees than past years? Who are they trying to are they trying to get rid of people, or are they trying to make more money, or both?
I mean, that's a great question, and I don't know the answer to it. We can only speculate. But I think the logic that I would superimpose on those people is if you can't raise $30,000, you can't raise enough to win anyway. So it shouldn't be a big issue. If you can't raise $30,000 to run for whatever, then you darn sure can't raise $500,000 to win. Maybe that's their logic, and that's kind of the way they think. And it may be right.
I don't know if I agree with that, because there's some people who want with very little money.
Well, that's what we learned, that you don't have to match the money of the opponent, but you can't do it with none.
Going back to my original point, we had several people in this room who ran in the last elective session, good Republicans, and we could not raise the money to help them win. They were funded about the same amount as their opponents did, and we didn't really get out as I'm not talking about the Tea Party, the County Committee, I think,
Why are they here, right?
didn't do enough to support our own people. And if our goal and mission is to get candidates, we focus highly on statewide races, but the battle is right here. Jonesboro, Craighead County probably has the fastest growing. They label themselves the radical, left, progressive Democrats. This growing rapidly, just like it is in Fayetteville. There's not enough of them yet, but we have good candidates that at the local level that we've got to focus on and get elected to our school board and JP and city council. And it seems like we've kind of been distracted about that mission. Is that what's happening statewide? Are we electing more local officials?
Well, I mean, I think you're describing it exactly right, and there's 100 cities that need that help. And that's on you guys.
I also think that abortion, Republicans, that was our key, is the issue of abortion. And maybe a lot of people feel like, okay, that's taken care of and I can relax now. I don't have to. But what we focus on are economics, because in our world, and I believe that if you don't have economic freedom, you don't have any freedom, and you're soon not even going to have the abortion issues are not going to be in our favor. But so I don't know if there's that kind of thing. People have just relaxed their, or it could be that what difference it make? We're going to lose the election anyhow. Yeah, I see that in my own self when I turn on the TV and look at Trump and think about, are we ever going to win another election? Because of cheating, just stealing the election. I don't know.
The machines.
Get
rid of the machines.
The machines, yeah.
And our school boards are not going to be enforcing the learn test. Bathroom bills, men and women's sports, those are huge, and they're local. But we don't seem to be able to generate the same enthusiasm and generate money, generate the support. We have people right here who should have been elected to those positions, and we weren't able to pull them across the line or help them across the line.
But do people just not understand who won then? Who's winning here? Who won?
Who won those elections? People that were not platform Republicans.
Yeah, that's your choice.
Might have been Republicans.
Why do you think they won? I mean, what's your, if they have the same amount of money?
Our local committee didn't have the funds to double the spending for what they had. I don't know, what y'all raise in money, 3,000 or 4,000, 2,000? Yeah, we should have been able to get $8,000 or $9,000. We had, how many got elected? Anybody else get elected JP besides you? No, we have one elected JP, I think one elected city council member, and no school board members.
Well, it must be lonely up there, huh?
There are other Republicans already serving on the court.
There were 2 or 3 spots we could.
Right. I ran against the independent, and Donna Edwards ran. I don't know if Barbara was.
So are you saying it was finances, you think?
Well, I think, yes.
Well, support.
You got to
door knocking
and
all the labor that it takes.
all that kind of stuff. And I think the opposition that we're running against is really committed.
That's all they
should
can
be
do.
committed, but they're actually committed.
Well, they can't be productive any other way.
Yeah, we need the passion and zeal within our local committee for those local positions. It's
You
huge.
make a good point, you know.
I mean, absolutely, but you gotta win elections to do that, and you gotta do the work to do it. We try to help when we can.
So Dan, we need more money for more TV time, more radio time, more flyers, is that right?
Billboards.
Yeah, I mean, it just costs a lot of money, and listen, Conduit's done a great job of supporting conservative, platform conservatives. But as you just said, locally it's us.
Yeah.
It's on us.
Because we don't know.
No.
We don't know if you're gonna be any good or not. You might get elected, you'll be up there with JP Reserve, and you'll vote with the Democrats. We don't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, we see that in Washington County. I mean, we can't get simple stuff passed in Washington County with, I don't know how many, we got 10 Republicans out of 15?
12.
12 out of 15. They just vote right with the Democrats because, you know, there's people in the audience. We're busy at doing something, raising kids, whatever we do. And that's all they do is go to meetings and say, here's my, crippled grandmother, and, she doesn't want this, she wants another trail or whatever, they'll spend all their time and money on the emotional arguments, and people just fold like a cheap suit.
Well, but they have come to us and said, can you find us candidates? Can you recruit JPs for us? Because the ones that we're getting on our own are, they're not voting very well. And so we need help. And so I'm seeing that, we have the same problem.